Want to see that come out.
10 seconds remaining.
And the next pick is for Virtus Pro. Means Liquid has the last
5
pick to
seconds
tie
remaining.
everything together. What could tie the draft for Virtus Pro together? How do you feel like they're planning?
Razor against Brood.
Razor against Brood.
If it's mid, they could Alchemist.
They could Darkseer. So that does mean that Earthshaker mid? Shaker mid? Or
Is that the Darkseer mid though?
No, I think it's
No?
Shaker mid, and then the Darkseer with the Clockwork.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Shift things over.
We'll see.
10
Everything is up in the
seconds
air.
remaining.
This last pick for Liquid.
5 seconds remaining.
I hear
Weaver, Ven.
Owen say that he thinks Miracle is going to play that axe. Oh, Medusa is the last pick there.
You may now select your heroes.
Is it Miracle?
I can't find Medusa.
It is Mind Control axe. It is Miracle, Medusa,
Brood. Yeah. So.
and it is, no one Earthshaker. So, yep, it is a mid Earthshaker.
They've been bamboozled. Now they can just run safe lane Brood and the Dusa up against the Earthshaker. Though, obviously, they have Darkseer against Brood still, so that's fine. It's just going to be mid's going to be really difficult for no one Earthshaker.
Yeah.
Any melee hero is susceptible to the Mystic Snake.
Yep.
Not
Alright.
fun.
Lumi, what do you think is going to happen? Who's going to take this first game?
I like Liquid's draft much more. They have a good balance of mid to late game, and I think they have the better lanes as well.
All right. Yeah, I'm going for Liquid as well, by the way.
I like VP's pace of game
Yeah.
against Liquid. I think they really can't get run over with this lineup, so we'll go VP.
Let's find out if carry Earthshaker or mid Earthshaker is going to do it over to ODPixel and Fogged for game number 1.
Thank you very much, Steve. Yes, we are ready here for game 1. We have VP versus Liquid. We got a little bit of fun from VP, and I thought we were going to have a little bit of fun from Liquid, but no, Liquid say we're playing Medusa as our final pick.
Medusa
and it's
Brood.
A pretty strong game for Medusa.
Yeah, that's a pretty dream lane if they actually do set it up like that, but what it looks like is they are throwing Miracle in the safe lane, and they're going to put the Brood mid versus no one.
Okay.
So what that tells me is typical Liquid. They don't really care. They're like, Matu will end up catching up. He knows how to play these heroes. He can do Ancients, etc. with Broodmother. Medusa is the late game, and Miracle is the one that they usually want to babysit and have him have the best game possible. So he's going to safe lane versus Darkseer. It's also quite decent versus Darkseer because you can push the lane out a little bit better than a Broodmother, and it's just a better matchup versus that Darkseer. And will be my control up in that top lane. I see a lot of shared tangos coming out from Liquid. So 2 shared tangos on Broodmother, 2 shared tangos on Axe. So Axe started with Boots, Stout Shield.
Okay, so he's ready to run at them.
He's ready to pull the creep wave.
Okay.
That's what I feel like. And here we go. Ion shells have been starting to put out. Liquid does not really want to contest this one.
Not at all. As VP will be able to secure themselves both. In fact, let's go 3 runes.
Yep.
Nice start for VP.
Let's see if Mind Control does go cut that creep wave. I did think he would, especially once he saw Heroes bottom, and looks like that's going to be the plan.
Yeah, only Ramsey's up here at the moment with the creep wave, so...
Clockwork Darkseer dual lane. We've seen teams do this in the past, just because in theory, you know, it sounds so strong, right? You Ion Shell the Clockwork. If you can get people in the cogs, you can even vacuum later on, get more people inside the cogs. Sure, not early, but the combo is very strong. If you isolate anybody, the damage from Battery Assault and Ion Shell is absurd. That being said, though, Liquid is putting a full safe lane tri-lane, which will make it very tough for that mid lane. And oh, look at Solo.
Oh, here comes the
Enfeeble
Enfeeble.
is skilled. He's doing what he does best.
Matu, he's going to need a bit of help, and it is on its way. GH TP's into the mid lane, and
Another
Enfeeble for you as well, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, the no one mid shaker. I'm excited to see how this plays out. Other than the Deucer, it definitely can be a nice game for a farm shaker. Lots of heroes to jump on and splat. But it can be a bit of a risky one, running the core shaker.
Yeah, look bottom. Battery Assault plus Ion Shell. That's what we were talking about here. Kuroki has to actually skill level 1 Ice Vortex to get that movement speed burst to avoid the Clockwork. Lil pulls the lane. And I mean, Mind Control is going to do great up here until the rotations come out. He's got a pretty nice matchup versus Gyrocopter with that pure damage counter helix.
A Miracle. He's getting kind of low here. And with that in mind, yeah, they're just going to go on him. Miracle. the mana shield.
Looking to be in some trouble here.
Yeah,
The cogs come
the
out.
Cogs is he getting home out of this one? He's got someone charging.
Fairy
He still
fire?
has the Fairy Fire.
Yep.
But he is now out of mana and very low on health after that bit of abuse from
Ouch.
Lil and Pasha.
The cog burn, though, really owns Medusa. That mana and health drain. Solo. He has a TP, but GH has the Void. They're going to keep running him down.
Now this should be your first blood, unless he could do some amazing next level jukes. He's trying.
Oh, he's dead. He's trapped.
Yeah. They caught him under the tower. And oh, there we go. First blood for Mind Control. Solo comes waltzing a little too close to danger. And pretty nice for the offlane axe to pick that one up. Oh, here we go, round 2. He's got that vortex again to speed away. Zoom. He's
Ooh,
fine.
the tower as well, hitting that cog, so Kuroki only has to hit it once.
See, Lily was tempted to dive for this, but Kuro, he's going to turn and force a little ride back.
Just gotta be careful.
Mid lane shot. Oh. There's a hasted Bane trying to snipe a courier.
Oh my god.
Oh, what is going on? I mean, I don't blame for Solo for trying for that one. He nearly had it.
How did he get there so fast after dying top? He just like instantly TP'd,
And
got
haste
the
rune.
rune and haste
Yeah.
rune there. Alright.
Oh, dear. All right, so it's 2-0 for Liquid.
Yeah?
All right. Farm mid, though. It's looking very good for no one.
Yep. He's
23
versus
to
Brood.
4.
It's a pretty good matchup for the Earthshaker versus Brood 1v1. And he got help at the start, so. Bottom lane, Cog comes out, hurts Miracle quite a bit. That mana burn and damage dealt from Cogs. As I mentioned before, very good versus Medusa. And no one can stand his own versus Matu quite well with that stout shield melee hero.
Yeah. So the time the spider comes in, he turns, gives them the totem to the face. Yeah, Miracle's farm down bottom. Certainly been slowed down by this duo lane that's working out for the time being. Mid lane, again. It's consistent trade of harassment. Retamaman getting lower and lower. He still have the Salve to fall back on him.
I think the big thing is also that not only are they slowing Miracle's farm down, is they're letting Pasha farm. He's going straight for the arcane boots. He's already got almost 20 last hits to his name. That's very good for Darkseer, because we've seen Darkseer really kind of suffering, especially in the last few recent patches, because of those mana changes. And no one might actually try to make a rotation with his teammates. There's the arcane boots to hit him up, and they're actually just going to search him back mid. Doesn't want to lose the tower to Brood, making those rotations.
Up top, Ramses has the phase boots complete.
It's nighttime. Solo.
Oh no, not again.
Spotted out.
Oh no, not again, Solo. It's been a painful opening for Solo, as this is the third time he goes down. Mind Control, running himself away from Ramses, and I'll tell you what, he's only going to go make it. He gets away safely. GH,
You see
he's
that?
fine as well.
Look at bottom. They actually find a Miracle.
It's a scary duo lane. I mean, you said it was been in the past. It's not necessarily the most common at all.
You surge, you get the cogs, battery assault plus iron shell. It's one of the highest DPS between two heroes actually in the game that you can combine. Battery assault, one of the highest. Same thing with iron shell. And top, you noticed how Ramses, you're seeing a difference. Arteezy, as well as I think it was mid one who played the gyrocopter. They went for the 0-4-4 build. Ramses actually has max 3 levels in barrage.
Old school.
Yeah.
Old school gyro here from Ramses.
I think this is because he's playing versus an axe, so he's expecting them to kind of like run onto him, so he can use the barrage to its best. But
yeah,
Missile has been buffed severely, and that was why we've been seeing teams use it so much. And now Kuro and GH, they're looking for the wraparound onto Ramses. Ramses has call down at the ready. He's got to be careful if he steps up too far though. Axe now does have call, almost level 5.
See what they can do. TP in already coming through from the clock. Lil's going to be there. Ramses getting gone on, but Lil with the battery, so heads forward, and Liquid actually backing away from that. This battery, oh, I mean, look at the damage. Battery, so and iron shell.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. You just run down any support at this stage of the game, and you destroy them. Solo, he's got his eyes on GH, but no points in Nightmare yet, of course. No one will still find the Fisher. GH blocked off, and Look is ready and waiting on the other side to pop down the cogs, surrounding GH. He's trying his best to run away with this extra speed underneath the nighttime, but it's not enough. The enchant totem to the face is there from no one. And VP pick up a third. So we got it. Only his 5th game on Shaker. Only a 25% win rate out of those 4 games that he's played.
Oh yeah, I remember the Kaka Earthshaker too. That's a good point, yeah. ESL Hamburg. They were just like, all right, Kaka, you're mid now. Versus that Brood Mother. It's pretty neat.
They lost, didn't they?
They did lose.
They did lose, didn't they? I remember that.
He had a good laning
Yeah.
phase, and then
Yeah.
it fell off pretty hard. I remember he got like tri-ganked, and he turned around and killed 2 people, I believe. Smoke toward top. They're trying to punish Ramses here. They have very high kill potential if they can close the gap. Solo does break the smoke. They know that he's around the area.
Radiant's middle tower
See what
is
they can
under
do. All they
attack.
need to do is get the jump in with the Night Stalker, really. But Solo,
They don't want to fight away from the creep wave versus a gyrocopter who you know has rocket barrage already. And rocket barrage is now maxed.
yeah. Level 7 Jar is very, very scary.
Yep. Miracle still eating heavy harassment from that surge combo into Cog's battery assault.
Catching a little bit up in CS, but sitting at the top still, the 2 mid laners, no one, and the Timberman. Looking very big up top. Mind control, getting a little too close, and there's the rundown. Called out, and Rocket Barrage bringing him down very low. Try and turn, looking for an opportunity to dunk. Couldn't quite find the threshold in time. Kuro and GH looking for revenge. They should get Ramses, and indeed they do. And Solo bring down one of these 2 with him. It doesn't look like he can. He's out of mana. So at the end of the day, the 2 of them dive in deep for the kill. Lil maybe had to turn things around, but already Liquid back off. So we'll keep Bane alive.
You see how like my control wasn't actually a bottom lane. Pasha versus Miracle. Oh, Miracle wins the fight. See how he mind control actually uses the axe ult, even though the gyro wasn't low at all. He just used it for the 150 damage to try to help his teammates get the kill in bottom. No one gets a free frag on Miracle. Just invis behind the tower and one enchant totem hit.
Easy peasy. 1200 gold. Towards that blink dagger, we're on track for pretty good timing for him. All of these movements, though, it gives a lot of space to the Spider in the mid lane. Matumbaman, he has got that Desolator complete, and this is classic Matumbaman. Picking it up and getting it this as early as he has. I say he's about 200 gold away, but even so, this is going to be a very, very quick Deso timing on the Brood. And then to be fair, at that point,
Radiant's
you know, if the Shaker's already popped his spells, if you get in on him, you'll be able to shred him.
Yeah, I mean, he's got it finished up, but
Yeah.
did you see Solo's warding that he placed a couple minutes ago? He's blocked out both sets of Ancients to make sure that they can't enable the Brood too much. Oh, no one?
What? I mean, he got the spiders.
He got a lot of gold.
He got a lot of spiders, but did not get the kill as GH was outside of the range of it. Solo's now going to die. No one should be fine,
They
but
take out those Obs Guards that are blocking the Ancients.
yeah, no real straight away.
Mind Control versus Ramses top. Mind Control needs a couple spins here.
Where's the
Closing the
RNG?
gap.
He needs 1 spin. He's not getting it.
He's got Vanguard already finished on the Axe, so he's quite tanky to be able to go for that. Now Brood goes jungle, and Kuroki's like, thank you so much. I go mid, I get 6. My 6 is very important. And yeah, Matu's still saving gold. Has the enough for the Mithril Hammer, but has not purchased it up just yet. Maybe he's gonna change his mind. I think Matu almost always goes Desolator though.
Yeah, I wonder if he
Radiant's middle
maybe thinks
tower
let's just
is
get
under
Radiance
attack.
and go for the farm if he wants to play that sort of game. But, because as you say, yeah, still sitting on that big pile of gold that he's building up, the Spider. Still have to spend into it. You know what? Level 10 takes the 250 mana.
Yeah, now the mana is just way more worth it on Earthshaker. The 30 damage is okay, but it's not the 10 strength that it used to be. 10 strength was an insane amount of damage and tankiness. And bottom, Lil versus Miracle. Miracle was just fine.
That's the blink pickup for no one. At the same time, Solo grabs the smoke.
Oh, but
so
Bill's going back in? Never mind.
everyone's just got to be careful down.
That Iron Shell, it's really high level already, level 8 on Pasha. And they're going to go for this again, probably, with Lil and Pasha. Gonna Iron Shell him up, maybe surge him to close the gap onto Miracle.
Mid lane, no one. Coming a little too far. They're trying to get this man out of there, but it's not going to work. He gets taken down. Ramsey, look at that gold. Farms up a fair amount of spiders. Well, that money does add up. Doesn't manage to get a kill, though, as Liquid will stay alive, back off in time. And he's still saving money, Matumbaman. He's just sitting on 4.5k gold.
I'm trying to think if he's going to either do the Radiance, the Deso, or the Orchid. Maybe the Orchid could be really nice this game versus the Earthshaker.
What is he going to do? I mean, you know he's having a laugh about it. He's thinking of something fun. And what is the fun item today?
Guess we'll see.
What will he do? There it is. Okay, he still gets the
He
death.
still does the Deso.
He's got-
Yeah, I was going
Okay.
to say, I don't see him ever really deviate from that build. But now bottom, Miracle gets hook-shotted up with the Ion Shell and Cogs. More than... Oh, Miracle. Oh, no one's secure as the last hit.
Are scanning.
Yeah, Miracle's having a bit of a rough time down there.
Dire's
Yeah.
middle tower.
His farm's falling behind.
They didn't really play around him too much. They were like, okay, this lane we can't help. Night Stalker and AA can't contest versus Darkseer, Clockwork, and they just roamed and left him to his own devices.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower
Ramsey
has
spotted up by
fallen.
the ward here. Matu has full Deso and Mask of Madness at base. That's pretty absurdly farmed in solo. Getting isolated.
Oh, and he's gone. GH and Mind Control around. Dunk from Mind Control.
They want to give Mind Control these kills because he's getting closer and closer to Blink. That's the biggest item for them to pick up so they can keep making space for Miracle. Because now Miracle, he's just got to farm to catch back up and let the team make the space for him.
Mid lane.
Kuro.
He's gone. Let's get the Ice Blast down, Ramses, but unlikely the Liquid are going to be able to do anything with that. As you say, just waiting on that Axe Blink
Radiant's
before they
bottom
start to get
tower is under attack.
too practice. Mid lane, no one. He is eyeing this up. He's got the Echo Slam back and available, and straight in there he goes onto GH. Sets up for another kill for Ramses as they get a double. Moving on the tower. Getting some good momentum now, VP, but still 12 minutes in. It's only a 1k gold lead for Liquid. It's a very, very close opening this game.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under
That's
attack.
the axe that they were waiting for.
Dire's top
Getting his
tower
blink
is
dagger.
under attack.
Smoke up though from VP. Was warded. So Liquid fully aware of this.
Matu broke the smoke from the high ground. Yeah, they know this is happening. Miracle starts backing up, and oh, I think they actually pinged out that they put that ward there. GH has to be careful here. Now mid.
And up top, Solo is leading in straight away with the Fiend's Grip onto GH, buying time for Ramses to close the gap. Miracle's trying to push them off with the Stone Gaze, but it's not going to be enough to help them. They'll get the turnaround dunk onto Solo. Now they're turning back towards Ramses. Can they finish off this gyro? No one's there. And with that, VP, they can try and fight back against Matuma, who's desperately trying to lifesteal up, but the chain stuns are there between the Shaker and the homing missile as Liquid lose 4. They've only got Miracle left alive. Can he get away from this one? Lil trying to close the gap, jump forward from no one, and with the Cogs, they have the control into the Darkseer wall. Miracle's down as well, and all 5 heroes being taken down by VP. Ramses does get picked off by Kuro.
The Ice Blast. They have that ward near the Ancients, so he did actually see him running back here. But yeah, so they revealed their high ground ward, that Fiend's Grip. Miracle tries to come in, the Stone Gaze does not connect, and in the mid lane there, no one actually killed Kuroki by himself with an enchant totem. So there was no AA blast, which they desperately needed for this one. Matu gets chain stunned up by the missile, the totem, and the fissure, and gets brought down. While on the side, you also see the Ion Shell and Clockwork do nice work of mind control as well. So they are
Radiant's
isolating
bottom tower is
very
under
nicely by
attack.
VP and being aggressive before they saw that Blink dagger on the axe. But now, Blink is finished on mind control, so they can look to get on their own aggressive. I'd be surprised if they don't deward that high ground ward though, that the Fiend's Grip's initiated on, because that was a clear Fiend's Grip onto the high ground.
Oh, that's a good point as well. I saw Web just highlight that out. Once the Spirit Vessel's there, are we right in saying that that is going to nullify a lot of Matuma Man's lifesteal with the ult?
Yes, it can.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And he's not too far away from... Well, he's getting there. He's nearly got enough for the VIP booster. But it's not going to be a long time until that Spirit Vessel's there. And that's going to have to be quite something that Matuma Man has to be aware of. On the side, Mind Control will find the catch onto Lil. There's the combo that we're talking about with the Blink and Ice Blast combination. But Mind Control pays his price. At the end of the day, not worth it. Throwing away that axe for just a support clock.
Yeah. So the Spirit Vessel thing that you're mentioning, it is good versus the Broodmother, but ideally as a Brood, you don't really want to fight too much until you have that BKB on top of all this. Because your timings are,
Dire's top tower
you get level
is
20,
under
you get your BKB Master Madness Deso, and then you're that absolute monster. Miracle gets swept up, solo there.
They
Gets
do
time.
have Fiend's Grip, but yeah, Miracle's just going to go straight for the Stone Gaze and get out. Ooh, the hook shot. Not quite long enough there from Lil. Can't close the gap. Miracle gets back out. This is all... Don't even get a kill onto Solo as well by the looks of it, as he was, for some reason, still in that lane. I don't quite know how he ended up there, but...
Looked like, I think maybe he was trying to get another ward down. I'm not too sure. Because he still had the wards, a couple wards in his inventory.
He was a long way away from his team.
Yeah. And Liquid, they actually did not deward that ward that was placed there 3 minutes ago. It's still there, chilling. giving some good information. They also saw Liquid making the moves up toward that top lane, so they know there are targets behind GH. No one. Matu.
Oh, easy Spiderling goal for no.
Cash money.
And that, I mean, he's nearly got his Jewel Scepter down. It'll be very
Radiant's
slippery.
bottom tower is under attack.
That Yule Scepter, one of the best items for his axe, as we've said in the past. You just insta-Yules him as soon as he blinks. If you have vision at all of him, he can't get clear initiations. And I mean, Ramses is farming extremely hard too.
Yep.
Having SNY going for the BKB next, he's going to be a bit of a monster. Having a good chunk of net worth over that Miracle Medusa.
Radiant's bottom
Matu,
tower
as you
is
say.
under attack.
BKB is needed before you can really do too much in the fight. And Liquid, their lineup themselves with this Medusa, they are happy if they can keep this one going.
Yeah.
As not a lot of chance that no one really wants to take the game late with the mid shake-up.
I think that's why they picked the Dusa. You know, just take it late game. And if you look at VP's lineup, they don't really have what we would call like the greatest D push. They have Fissure and then the Gyros Flak and some Ion Shell to kind of deal with that. So if Liquid can take it late game, they have a bit better of situations just because they have the Medusa Snake and the Medusa on the high ground who acts as that, like that, I guess you could say like pseudo sniper kind of concept. No one takes the armor talent now too.
With the pipe complete on Pasha, VP definitely getting the tools together to
Radiant's bottom
try and
tower
really
is
amp
under
up the
attack.
aggression.
Yeah, skipping the mech because he's versus AA.
Yep. Now Pipe going to do quite a bit against Liquid's lineup. No one looking prime, ready to get the jump. 2 down bottom. They are on the way over VP. They've got the vision with the rocket flare. They know Kuro's position. He's trying to hide. My control is they could look for the counterplay, but the 2-man Fissure comes through for no one. Oh, it's a bit awkward. There we go. That will do the job. They got the cooldown from Ramses coming in from the side. And they will be able to claim both of these kills. Kuro and Mind Control hit the ground. And a tier 2 down in favor of VP.
Yep, some really nice aggressive moves. They definitely feel that there is a stronger portion versus Liquid, since Liquid has a Dusa. They need more time. But nice rockets from Lil. That information he gave, very crucial. And the Spirit Vessel is going to be finished up already. So the beauty about Clockwork, you get Spirit Vessel, you get your 5 armor talent, and then at 15 you can choose to get the 15 strength, and you're sitting at like 2200 health with 12 armor as a support Clockwork. I saw Yapsor doing it the other day, and I was like, oh my god, this clock is actually, it's pretty hard to bring him down just because of how durable you are. You soak a lot of spells, even if you do die. No one gonna be going for that Shadow Blade to get those pickoffs whenever people are split pushing. Being able to find Matu would be the dream for them. They might actually go for a smoke here behind no one.
See what they can get done. See if they can build up some of those Spirit Vessel charges.
They've got the high ground ward watching Liquid at the moment. They see Mind Control, they see Kuroki. They can play around that information.
Ping's coming out here. Looks like Sully, he knows that they're around. Lil trying for a hook shot, but with the amount of spiders, he can't close the gap. No one has the jump through. Does have the Yule set up into the stuns. Do they have the damage? Looks like they should do with the drag back vacuum. They've got him. They take down Matuma Man. Kuroki trying to respond to this, but the creeps are there. They're just swarming him. VP jump forward. They'll claim Kuro's life as well.
Right there, that pipe playing a big part, saving Solo's life. Kuroki would have at least gotten a trade kill, but they do kill Matu. He really needs that BKB to be able to fight properly. And Miracle, he's getting sandwiched here.
Lil doesn't have the hook shot. Fissure off the mark.
Should be able to make
Straight
it.
for the TP. It's a close one, but Miracle does escape. Miracle doing a good job of rising back up the ranks with his farm. Taking that aggressive position inside VP's jungle. And they're elsewhere. And closing the gap.
Instantly when they see someone split up, they start looking for plays. Look at that. Axe shows bottom, both Clockwork and Bane TP down.
Oh shit, look at Ramses. I mean, you said he's got good farming. This is 21 minutes in, he's got a completed butterfly.
They're looking for Mind Control here. They have a lot of spell damage for him too. They should be able to bring him down with just the 2 supports. And yeah, Ramses decided to not go for BKB, going a bit more greedier.
I mean,
build.
I like
It's
that.
good.
He's because he can rely on the pipe. Obviously, that's already there for the team to help him out. And having a butterfly this early on is pretty damn crazy. No one's able to find a pickoff onto Kuro.
Just enchant totem twice with the fissure.
Why is she looking for Miracle there? They've got the homing missile, but Ramses can't really chase for that one. He could try and look towards Matumba, but they're already out with the free pathing. Jukes him through the trees. Matumba man will be safe.
Yeah, Ramses with that. When he has the plus 50 movement speed talent, whenever he flutters, he's going to have haste. That 550 movement speed.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
20 to 12. 3k gold lead for VP.
Yeah, VP's just been, they're setting the pace of the game nicely for themselves. They got to keep the aggression
Oh!
going. Here we go, they are.
There's the combo. You'll set up into the enchant item. Hook shot as well. You gotta be careful farming with those spiders when there's this sneaky shaker on the map now.
That was pre-Shadow Blade too. Now the Shadow Blade's coming out. No Broodmother, who is the strongest hero on Liquid's side. This is a free Roche for VP. Let's see if Liquid can go for some type of steal play. It's gonna be tough.
Dire's top tower.
GH scouts it out.
He's trying to have a look in. Pasha just in perfect position to block off any sort of interruption from Liquid. And with that in mind, this is a bit of a no-go zone. Liquid backing away already, knowing that they just cannot get involved in this Roche. Ramses grabs the Aegis. Back up to the top lane, pushing this one out.
It's looking pretty problematic for Liquid.
Yeah, VP's getting really big and very quickly. This is early stages, but their lineup's looking pretty terrifying and just seems to have the potential to do a lot more than what Liquid can do.
Yeah, they're really outpacing them at the moment. Miracle's having a lot of trouble catching up. He's almost 11k net worth. He's gonna have Lincolns on top of that Yasha soon, but can still get picked off from all the burst from VP. And VP's ward coverage in this game, they're not really letting Liquid get those opportunities to walk out of the base and farm. They've been pretty much secluded to their neutrals of farming for the last, I want to say, 8 to 10 minutes. You look at the kill score, the kill board, and it's pretty much all VP favored since the 19-minute mark.
Yeah, I feel like Liquid haven't been able to do that much with the decent timing on the Axe Blink Dagger. Like that sort of combo with the Cool and the Ice Blast, we've only seen it once.
That's all they really do have, though, right?
Sure.
The rest of the damage that you can throw inside the AA is Broodmother walking into an Earthshaker and a Darkseer, which is not ideal.
Oh,
Matu.
here
Owen
we
does
go.
not have the Echo, but he can be able to do a lot of damage here. Just clean out those spiders.
8 seconds till Echo Slam.
Oh, Lil's porting in.
5 seconds. The Echo's going to be there in a few. He has got the blink. He's going to set up. They've got to take those spiders away, and indeed he does. Takes the spiders away from him. I don't know if we'll be enough to keep him alive. No, in fact, they are just close enough for him to still get it. As that spider gets absolutely splattered. And no one, he's going for it. The madman, he's going to go for the Aghanim Scepter as it looks to be, as he's queued it up, and he's 3k gold towards it.
That's pretty cool to be able to scout out and look for the Broodmother, right? You just hop around. That'd be nice. Miracle.
No one has
Going for him here.
perfect set. Oh, the vacuum onto 2 into the cooldown. Stone Gaze comes out, but Mind Control, he's already gone. Miracle, he's falling low. He's somehow still alive, but the Mask of Man he's getting himself back up. The Spirit Vessel is ticking it down and reducing what he could do, but he does manage to put a stop to that play from VP. Keeps himself alive, able to pop the Aegis, and able to kill no one.
I thought he was going to go down there for sure, but 3,000 damage done by Miracle there. That Stone Gaze damage amp. He got a good chunk of mana restored from the Snake as well. That was pretty damn impressive. On top of the Ice Blast. Kuroki now gets the Midas finished up, so his levels will start boosting up a decent amount. And yeah, that's all they really need. They need to go for this super late game on Liquid, because they are struggling. 6k advantage for VP. I think Ramses just got the BKB delivered. And Lil almost solo crest. So they're getting a lot of these big items for themselves that they just helping them pull further and further ahead. Miracle Invis. He's stalking Lil.
Not really much you can do on his own against that guy.
It's like I said, it's
That's a
2,000
beefy clock.
HP. He actually took the battery assault damage over the strength this time around, but he's still incredibly tanky. 16 armor.
And Timberman still looking for that BKB. Really needs it, as we've seen, to be able to have the chance of doing anything. And Ramsey's trying to chase down Kuro. 4 stars there though, so Kuro will be fine. Breaks the distance. To a man now, seeing if he can get back and involved. But the webs are out and Pasha can get away. Meanwhile, up top, this means that Miracle left alone, and that is a huge pickup for VP. That is Miracle down for a whole minute without buyback.
Yeah, Echo Slam under creep wave. Easy pickoff when he's that far ahead and isolated.
And look at this VP coming with the wraparound. They're looking to try and get more from Liquid. They've got the Nightmare onto one, the Fiend's Grip onto another. Set up from Solo allows them to take down GH and also to crush Kuroki. VP.
Yeah, VP's just, they're playing at such a fast
They're
pace.
crushing it.
Radiant's top tower is under
8k
attack.
gold lead. Over a 10k experience lead as well. And they're going high ground now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Without a Medusa, this is not going to be an easy defense for Liquid. 20 seconds, no Miracle.
Radiant structures
The
are
fortification
fortified.
comes out. I mean, you've only an
Radiant's
axe and a
middle tower
Broodmother.
is under attack.
I don't know what sort of a play that they could go for at the moment, but Tummerman's just keeping himself hidden in the tree line. That's the Aghanim Scepter complete for no
Radiant's
one.
middle barracks
Tier
are
3
under
down in the
attack.
mid lane. They open up the racks, and they'll claim them. It's going to be a Rags gone.
Radiant's middle barracks
VP
has fallen.
getting significantly ahead now, and it's hard for Liquid to stop this from happening. If they continue to sort of give away kills outside the base, it's not going to be nice once it comes to the defense.
No, definitely not. My control is unable to find anything as this axe.
Yeah.
The ward vision from VP is just spotting every single one of Liquid's movements, and they're just playing on the full defensive at the moment. Still no BKB on Matu. This was a 12-minute Deso Mask of Madness, and now it's 28 minutes on, and he still has not finished it up. VP's just playing incredibly well around all this. And mid lane, no one goes in,
No one.
hops away.
Oh, not quite enough damage to bring Tummerman down, but it was close. Just keeping Liquid on their toes.
The old Echo Slam would have probably had that.
Radiant's bottom shrine
Nah.
is under attack.
It's better now with more units
Yeah, I
in
know,
it.
I'm just kidding.
But I'm sure not. No one's probably blaming the patch as well.
That's why.
It's the
That's
patch.
why I saw the well play. That's why, yeah, I saw the well plays. That's what I expected.
Miracle still needing a decent amount of time. If they can keep this game going, Liquid could have a chance. But they need to somehow stop VP from getting away with these sort of sieges. With the Blink Dagger on Pasha, there's so much setup. There's a lot of wombo combo from VP.
They need to be able to get some turnaround kills though, because even if they take it late, if they're at too much of a deficit, this gyro is a big problem. Because even if Medusa's sitting like behind the tower, behind the racks, we've seen what the new flak can do. Well, new flak I say. It's been for quite a long time, that 1250 range, but it is pretty ridiculous when you can just get near somebody like that. Hit people all the way in the back with no problem. And he's pretty massive. Now getting ulti orb.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
Easy shrines, as it were, for VP. Liquid, and maybe thinking about doing something out of it. They've come out of the base.
They've got BKB finally. Pasha commits on Kuro.
He does. He tries to get him up on the cliff. At least dragged him back into the fissure. And Pasha with the rundown from the Iron Shell. It's enough to take down Kuroki. They do lose Solo, and Pasha is going to get beaten down by Tummerman. Tummer pops the BKB. Miracle having to deal with the rest of VP elsewhere. Ramses pops the BKB. Looking to chase down Miracle. No one's got the control. Miracle down yet again. Losing 2 more on Liquid.
Oh, you see that by no one?
Oh,
The
he's got it.
Aghanims.
Did he close the gap with it?
And
Bam!
again. Oh man.
Oh, he's
I
loving
can
it.
just imagine the smile on his face. Look at Solo
He is
pinging
loving
him
it.
out
He
too.
is absolutely
Oh
loving
my
it.
goodness.
Aghanim's Shaker.
Come on and slam.
Radiant's top tower is under
That was
Oh my goodness.
that was epic.
That was
He just
that
leaped from
finisher.
so far away.
Finish it.
top tower
Bye.
has fallen.
Again though, VP with those incredibly aggressive moves, looking for
Radiant's top tower is
just
under
looking to never slow down.
I
Never
was gonna
slow down
say-
the pace versus Liquid's lineup.
I mean, Liquid's just, it feels like they've just been trying to chill. It's not paying off this game. VP ain't letting Liquid chill this game. They're coming in with no chill and all the skill. 30 to 15, 16k lead. And now pushing in for a second set of racks. Tier 3's down, Ramsey's up on the high ground.
Look at those flaks, killing Kuroki. Look at that distance, dude. It's It's insane.
That's
'Cause
bad.
now you get that 9 flak at level 15.
You just can't come near the racks.
Yeah, you can't step near it. He
It's-
kills the whole racks, and if you step up, you die.
It's worse than, I mean, we've all seen the defenses against Luna with the glaives when she's hitting the racks. This is worse.
Meteor Hammer,
Oh, so low.
Bane, and Ramses gets the well played.
Now
But I
this
suck.
is it's a sensible hero to buy on. You've got the setup for that channel time. You've got the Nightmare into Meteor Hammer.
And he's got the cast range time.
And the
too.
cast range, so you can get those racks and tier 3s from a mile off. Oh boy, oh boy. I mean, can Liquid turn this round? I mean, they do have a Medusa. Everything's possible. Anything's possible.
They're at,
But it's rough.
I
The
think
way
they're
the
too
VP
much
are
of a-
playing.
too much of a deficit now.
I mean,
at
they
this
just
moment.
got Matuma Man outside of the base here. In come the rest of the team. Mind Control does get the call off, but the cooldown's there from Ramses. They surround them. BKB's popped by Matuma Man. He's managing to life steal a little bit up. It's not enough, though. Matuma Man's down. Mind Control as well. GH is trying to run. He's trying to hide, but the chase down's there. He's been surrounded by Pasha and Ramses.
Miracle versus the world now.
It really is. Kuro's just getting dunked on by no one. No one. He's full of life. In fact, no one's dead. All right, Miracle does manage to get the Shaker. But again, his 3 heroes dying on Liquid. Only 1 on VP. No one knows this game is over. He just buys back. He wants to come back in and play some dotes with the team. And here we go. You'll set up it into the dunk.
Honestly, every time I see that Earthshaker jump, it just brings a
brilliant.
smile.
And GG is cool. The game is over. Liquid fall apart here in game 1. VP playing very, very tightly. And